coming. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little bit slower at that.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Fix This Build That Sunday Night Live show. I'm Brad.
I'm Susan.
And we are here.
Here.
And we're launching the live. So hope everybody has had a great week. We just launched a new video. So if you guys have not seen that yet, it is now live. It is on the drill charging station, a better drill charging station, or ultimate drill charging station, as I like to call it. And it's been awesome. So we're really enjoying the video so far. What in the heck? I don't know. There's already people. Yeah, I don't know what's going on lately.
I don't know either.
On Instagram, but people are
spamming.
Yeah, people are spamming, being crazy. I don't know what's going on. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, who we got over here on YouTube? Oh man, we got a bunch of folks. We got Foxhall, we got Toby. Man, everybody's going in there. I'm gonna pop out the chat, guys. We're a little behind just because we were watching a show. So
we were
with the kids, and we have snow again. That is, our school's out for the kids tomorrow as well.
We still have snow. We shouldn't.
It's ridiculous.
We have snow from last week, but then around here, if the snow doesn't melt away, then you don't have school because we can't safely get the kids to school.
That's right. So all
we're
right.
out.
But yeah, if you've not seen the video today, go check it out. It's out there, and we have plans available also. So if you're interested in getting that, and speaking of plans, some of the folks in the Builders Club are already getting those plans for free. So I want to launch and welcome some new folks to the Builders Club. We had Phillip Stanfill and Roger Deyo. So thank you so much, guys, for joining the Builders Club.
Thank you.
Basically, they're getting more content, free plans, and behind the scenes and early access. So they saw the video yesterday because
they get early access.
They get early access.
Yep.
So if you want to find out more information, you can go to fixthisbuildthat.com/Builders Club.
That's right.
So yeah, all right. Who else do we have here? Host is Larry. We're always late, aren't we? No.
We were like 3 minutes. We were
3 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, that's not too bad for us.
It's all good. All right. Who else do we have here? We
Aaron
got Toby.
Fisher wants to know what we're watching. We were watching a show. We are not going to say what it is.
Whenever we're watching a series that still has stuff left in it, we don't say because we don't want any spoilers.
So I bet a lot of you have seen it.
And now they're just going to start throwing stuff out.
But we don't want to know anything. So we'll tell you when we're all caught up.
Yes. All right. What else? So what's snow, says Aaron. Came for the charging station, stayed for Chuck.
Yeah.
Atelier Jumbo. Thank you so much. I'd love to hear your comments. What you guys thought about Chuck. It was kind of a thing that we decided to do. We had a lot of fun with it.
Our kids really liked it.
The kids did like it.
We played the video for them.
Houston in the house.
Today.
They loved it. We got the Philippines. We got, let's see here, Pick. Awesome. And we got South Carolina.
Oh.
No, not Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones.
No.
Bama India fans. Dave, what's up, my man?
So, we're watching this with the kids.
Yes. Yeah.
So no Game of Thrones.
No Game of Thrones.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I forget too.
I don't know.
Shoot.
So anyway, that's what we have going on this week. And then what I'm working on this week, we're actually going to jump back into the kitchen and do some kitchen organization projects. Oh. So that's what we'll be working on.
Good to know.
You knew that. We talked about this. It's part of the schedule.
I think we did, but it feels like that was a long time ago.
It was.
So I don't really remember. Well, and we had a whole week of snow days with our kids home,
I know.
So it all feels like a blur.
We did, but it's all good. It's all good. So that's what we got coming up. So the drill charging station, and then if you noticed in the video, to the left of where the drill charging station is, there's another cordless charging thing, and I'm going to redo that one as well. So that'll be a shop project that'll be coming up in a while.
It'll be specific amount of time.
It'll definitely be like at least March.
When you said, well, that's like in 2 weeks, but when you said to the left,
I said at least March.
To the left, all I heard was Beyonce.
To the left.
To the left, yeah.
We got Peyton in the house. Who else do we have here?
Lots of people.
We got lots of folks over on YouTube. Yep. Any more hidden compartment projects? Jeffrey Reese. Yes, we are definitely planning some of those, and we have all kinds of fun projects that we are planning.
I bet Chuck will have a lot to say about.
Chuck's going to have, I'm sure, all kinds of input and everything.
Yes.
Scott Madrigal, what's up? Let's hear who we have on YouTube. We got Heart of a Handyman. We got Michael DeMarchi. What's up, Michael? We got Rick and Beth. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Misfit. What's up in the house? Who else do we have over here? Big Willie. We got Wallem Lake Woodworks. Flyabus in the house. Yes. Carol needs to stop calling. And Dennis Miko, Greg Hicks, Shelby Hahn in the house. What's up, Shelby? And Jeff Baker, it better. No, Susan watches that. I don't watch that.
Watch what?
I don't want to say it because you can't without the spelling. It sounds really bad. S's Creek. S Creek, yeah.
It's such a good show.
It is, but
hopefully
whatever.
You guys all know what we're talking about.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the beer of the week.
That is not the show.
Beer of the week.
We also probably would not watch it with our kids.
No.
No.
We went back. We're going back to the well. So this was, I don't know, this is a while back. This was maybe in November, December. We did Sierra Nevada, wild little thing.
We're back, baby. We should have brought the glasses so they could see how pink it is.
Slightly sour ale.
I think we did that the first time, though.
I did. So it's actually, it looks just like this, honestly. It looks exactly like this.
Only alcoholic.
But I tell you what, ever since then, like when I first had it, I was kind of like,
Yeah.
It has grown on me, and I actually really like it now. So it's like wild little thing, slightly sour ale. It is tasty.
And I started drinking it because it was the only thing we had in the house.
It's like...
And, well, one of the only things in the house. And
it's like refreshing.
It's good. Like, when I was just
refreshing.
like, I'm just going to sip on this. It's delicious.
But anyway, big thank you to Littman Brothers. This was back from the stash that they gave us before, and I brought it back just because I like it. So there we go.
It's like sweet, a little bit sour, but not too sour.
It's slightly sour ale.
It's like if you like a Warhead in beer form, but enjoyable.
Yes.
So I don't like that. It's really good, though.
I love it. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, what's up? The Stump Shop. What is up, my man? In the house, man. We got all kinds of folks coming on over here. Mm-hmm. And Jim Bigham said, great videos. Loved the Chuck characters.
All right.
I love it too. Trent Gillespie says, TWW wannabes.
TWW wannabes?
Mark and Nicole.
Oh,
yes. Clearly, yes. And so
we do, yeah.
Trent, thank you so much for showing your support. We really appreciate you specifically because, we are wannabes.
Right.
And specifically, I talked to Mark about this, and he loved the idea. And we thanked Mark and gave them all the credit because they are awesome. So
back in the very beginning,
that is a huge compliment to us because we love them.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to Mark and Nicole.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They are fantastic. So, and we do want to be them. So you are 100% on.
I mean, we want to be ourselves, but we look up to them and admire them.
Yes, we do. Yeah. We do.
It's not creepy.
We do. No.
Promise.
Yeah, I was texting Mark the other day. All right. So what else do we have over here on YouTube? By the way, if you're on Instagram, you want to join us on YouTube, it's a much better experience over there.
I feel like we, again, should just have a sign.
Yeah, Fix This Build That Live is the second channel. Mm-hmm. All right, we got Matthew Van Blaricom in the house. Toby, and then Toby says, Toby Foltz, what's my opinion on Millscraft tools? Good question, because Millscraft is interesting. They've been around for a long time, and it's weird because they have a very limited set of tools, and it's mainly like handheld tools. So it's like, when I say handheld tools, it's like little jigs and stuff is where I mostly see. So they do a lot of jigs. They have like the vertical drilling jig. They have some doweling jigs. They have some pocket hole jigs. So it's stuff like that. It's like small jig type things. And they seem to have some cool products. It's really an interesting model because you don't see I don't know that anybody else that is doing that like they are. I don't have a lot of direct experience, they don't have like a bunch of measuring stuff, so it's not like a woodpeckers or something like that. I've not used a ton of their stuff. I can't even remember what the heck I've used, like some drilling blocks and stuff, but they seem like, they're very like niched down on just these little specific tools and jigs. But from what I've seen, they look like they're useful, but I just don't have any direct experience with them. But I know, they have some cool looking products, so I've never really checked them out though. Yeah. All right. Who else do we have here? I said Jack Gallag. What's up, man? How are you? And Ronaldo Woodworks. What's up, Ronaldo? Casey Reeves. What's up, my man? Oh, I love it, man. We got Vic.
Delirious.
What's up, dude? Vic, I hope you're staying warm up there, man.
What's the name? Where's Vic?
Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Canada. Big Willie says.
Did we discuss this?
Chuck might take my spot. He might.
Chuck might take my spot.
Scott, what is up? I hope you're doing well. We got Nailbender in the house, Isaac Truss, and Jim over there on YouTube. And he's saying first time, loving the show. And let's see here. I hope you're talking about your new show with Tim Allen. Yeah. No, that's, by the way, if you guys don't follow April Wilkerson, she's a friend of mine, and she's done a show with Tim Allen and Richard Karn that's coming out soon. That's called, I think it's called Assembly Required. And actually, I don't know the entire preface around it, but I believe it's like they go out and they find makers. I don't know what they do with them exactly, but one of my friends here in town, Adam Hefner from Maker Table, is on there. He's on the show, and he posted a thing about it.
I think I saw this on YouTube today when we were watching the video. Like, you know, more videos pop up, and I saw something with April Wilkerson, but then I had to run out of the room, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. They've got a show coming out. I think it's on the History Channel.
Oh,
but
cool.
One of my buddies here, one of the local makers here, Adam Hefner from Maker Table, he's going to be on that. I'm really excited to see like what it's all about because
gosh, that would be so cool.
I think also I think Mike
meet...
Calavera from Calavera Tools is going to be on there as well. I don't know if you guys in the comments have more information, let us know. But I don't know when the airing date is or whatever. But if you go to April's channel, she's talked all about it. I saw it and I just didn't digest the details. So, but I'm excited to see it when it comes out because it's like, I think that's really cool to see the maker community and like, so the YouTube maker community and then just the maker community in general pairing up with like old school TV, which like, right. I mean, Tim Allen and Richard Karn, that's like the definition of old school TV, like, right. Like Tool Time. That was like a show that we watched in the 90s.
Oh my gosh. I was just going to say, if you're a kid of the 80s, like we are, I mean, that was like, oh gosh, that was the show, you know, like
it was
my
so
mom,
good.
We still make fun of my mom, my sisters and I do. The episode on, was it called Tool? It wasn't called Tool Time. It was called
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Not Tool
Yeah,
Time.
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
They had the hole in the wall.
Tool Time was their show.
Yes.
That they
on Home Improvement.
Hosted on Home Improvement. Yeah.
But then they had like, there was an episode where there was a telephone on the wall because everybody had, you know, telephones on the wall back then. And for some reason that came out and a snake came out of it and like went over, I think, Tim's shoulder. And my mom is scared of snakes. And so my sisters and I, because we were punks, you know, we would just go behind her when she didn't see us coming, go, and she'd freak out. But like, oh my gosh.
Well, that was a great show. And
so
what
cool.
was the guy, the neighbor? What was the neighbor's name?
What was his name?
You always saw just the top of his face. It was like Warren or something like that. What was the neighbor's name in Home Improvement?
Help us out, people. I don't remember.
It wasn't Warren. It was like.
How did I not know this?
It was something like that. It wasn't like, it was like Oliver or like.
He had a cool voice, like a baritone.
Yeah, he was like the. He would always talk, and then you know when Tim was listening to him, he'd be like,
But Tim, did Tim do the funny laugh?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that's
not
so
like funny.
Newman. Come on, somebody help me out here. What is?
I'm sure somebody's got it in the comments already.
Let's go.
Wilson.
I said I was Warren. What did I say? I was like,
see, when I think Wilson, I think about
Wilson.
Castaway, or is it Castaway?
Awesome. Yeah.
With Tom Hanks.
With the ball.
But yes, that was Wilson.
More power, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So
More
anyway,
power. Oh my gosh, we should watch that with the kids.
We should. That would be fun.
I don't know. That'd be fun.
So anyway, go check that out. It's called Assembly Required.
Oh, that's so cool.
I don't know when it's coming out, but it will be out on the History Channel.
Does she sleep?
2/23 is the. That's tomorrow. That's Tuesday. So the premiere's on Tuesday. There you go.
I feel like April is like a machine.
She is a machine.
She doesn't. She's just. She's constantly going.
She does it.
It's awesome.
Okay, let's hear. I saw something in here that I wanted. A question from Scott. Why not you? Oh, we have a couple questions. I'm going to go back up to Brian. We'll come back to here. So, by the way, come join us on YouTube if you're over here on Instagram. Fix to Build That live. Brian said, question on the cabinet construction, orientation-wise.
Sorry, I thought I was pulled these out, but I'm good.
Does it?
No problem.
Does it matter if the sides are sandwiched between the top and bottom, or on the outside of the top and bottom? Ooh, good question, Brian. Because I've gone back and forth. I default. So when he's talking about cabinet construction, right? So you've got. I don't have my props with me. But cabinet construction, you've got sides.
Have the props?
I mean, I don't have any wood within reach here.
I'm shocked.
You've got sides, right? So you have sides and then top. And so do you want the top on top of the sides, or the top in between the sides? Same with the bottom, right? I default to have the top and bottom between the sides, and that is purely for aesthetic reasons. As you guys probably know me, I am a bit particular
anyone who knows Brad
about the way things look.
Chuck would have something to say about that.
And yeah, Chuck would not care. And so all of the cabinets that you see and all the cabinets I make, they have the sides, so that when you look at the cabinet from the side, you see a clean side. You could also rabbet the top. So I don't rabbet the top. You could rabbet the top and kind of inset it, and it would still have a clean side.
Every time I hear you say rabbits now,
I know.
I'm gonna be picturing...
Yeah, if you didn't see the rabbit joke in the latest video, definitely go watch that. It's good just for the joke.
Yes.
But yeah, Brian, so that's you know, so people would tell you, it depends upon how it is. So if you're, what's interesting is if you think about the weight transfer and where things are, you know, like everything is connected to the back. So because it's got an integral back, a half-inch back that's glued and screwed, everything is transferring through. So that's what you really have to worry about, like what's carrying the weight. And so a lot of people like have said, oh, well, if the bottom's going directly into the sides, then the sides, you don't have those sides carrying the weight on the bottom. Well, that's not a thing with the cabinets anyway, because it's all connected and it's all carrying the weight onto the wall. So it doesn't really matter. But that's the way I do it. You could do it the other way. It would not be a problem at all. All right, we had Scott. Where are all the bar clamps? Scott, good eye, Scott. They're over on the bench. I am doing a photo shoot for
people
for a brand, and I don't want the blue in the background, so just having that because it's kind of distracting. And
that sounds way more glamorous than it was. It meant Brad put on his gray T-shirt.
Right.
And our children kept popping in from the house going, when are we going to eat dinner? When are we going to eat dinner?
And you'll also notice that all the red is gone too. So
right.
I was trying to get all the distracting stuff out of the shot so that we could have that. Mike, Mixin Creations, what's up, man? Mike, you are the like most prolific commenter on YouTube. I swear, you took over the reins from Fred McIntyre. I think like every video I watch that a maker video, like you have a comment on there. And I like that you have your standard comment too. So I always know when my video did well is like when you get away from your standard comment. So like the one today. So thank you for your support. What do we have over here on Insta?
Like Instagram.
Yeah. So the Instagram has just become a
hangout for the low life.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, sorry to hear.
Not everybody.
No.
Thankfully. 99% of the people here are just wonderful.
Yeah. So sorry about that if you're over on Instagram.
Yeah.
But come over on YouTube. It's way nicer over there. You don't have a bunch of
all better now.
Jerks doing that. Carb Customs, what is up? Hope McKenna and the kids are doing well.
We are good.
Joinery doesn't slip out down from the weight of the joinery perpendicular to ground. MoPro, absolutely. That's what I was talking about. Lucas, Lighthouse Boston, what is up, my man? What is up? Hanging cabinet. Yeah, the sandwich. That is very true. Very true. Myers. What is up? Ben in the house. Come on over. Oh, his full name was Wilson. Andy Bauer Design says from Home Improvement. His full name was Wilson. I love that. So thank you so much for everybody getting us in there. Jeff, what's up? Yellow Fox Designs. Yeah, Heidi and Al Borland. Oh, I remember that. Jeff and his wife dressed up as.
What Heidi Borland looked like.
Heidi was she was like the gal on Tool Time, and she was like she has flannel, and she would like have flannel on like short shorts.
I forgot about her.
Yeah. Yes. So
it's because I'm a woman. The men are probably like, we did not forget about Heidi Borland.
Paul Jackman, what's Home Improvement? What is up, Paul Jackman in the house? Paul, you need to come over. Like you should be on YouTube, Paul. Come fix this build out live. Come on over. It's all good. Zoe, what is up? Hope you're doing well. Also, Coil Nath. We got all kinds of folks. I missed all the comments over here on YouTube while we were rapping about Tool Time. Awesome. Whatever happened to JTT? MoPro, KTT? JTT, I don't know what JTT, what is JTT?
OPP?
Justin,
You know me.
Justin Timberlake Turner? I don't know.
I don't know, what's JTT?
Lipinski says, where's Chuck? That's the only reason I'm here. So I was talking with Susan, we were going to do a whole Chuck thing, and then we ran out of time, so didn't happen.
Another time. We'll just,
you have to keep tuning in. Chuck will make his appearance at some point. By the way, Jackman, if you've not seen Chuck, you need to check him out.
I feel like we should have had a video on our children, just for our own, like,
our
giggles.
daughter.
Oh my gosh,
no,
they were hysterical. Just the whole thing, they were laughing so hard. But yeah, you guys, there's a part in the video where a shelf is falling over. I don't want to give it away for anyone that hasn't seen the video. And there's something very funny in it. At least I thought it was funny. Like, we were cracking up when we first saw that footage. And our daughter, this look on her face, she was like, huh?
She was like, what are you doing with your videos, Dad?
So funny.
You've really let it go, Dad.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hear, HH Progressive came over from Instagram. Thank you, my man.
All right.
I know you are a normal.
Welcome.
A regular.
You're a
question from Scott. When not using plywood, what types of wood do I prefer? Was at a big box store and I looked at pine, 1x8s, and almost all of them were in horrible shape. Yes, Scott. Anything from the big box store is going to be sus, as the kids say.
Your 12-year-old is all about saying sus.
Yeah, on the high key, that's super sus.
On the high key?
That's the opposite of the low key.
Oh.
I'm
not
like
heard
low
that
key
one.
Jonesin. It's like high key. Yeah, they flipped it.
Oh, jeez.
I know it's horrible.
Oh,
I will never do
notice
that
they're
again.
flipping?
Actually, I'm not going to say that.
This is not evidently Skinny jeans are out.
Oh, good.
You don't care.
Never had them.
But yeah.
So
we can't wear them anymore.
The wood from the box store is always going to be a little bit, but I would look at, you're out there in California, Scott, so I don't know California's got a lot of nice wood out there. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, not Tyler.
Taylor.
I had a crush on him too.
I know, I'm sure you did.
Everybody did.
I typically use walnut and cherry personally, but if you can find a local mill that carries like poplar or even like an ash or an alder on the West Coast, I think alder is actually, I know in the Northwest alder is very popular, and it is, I think that's where it grows, and it's abundant up there, and it's cheap. It's like a lot cheaper. I forget what alder is very similar to. It might be similar to oak. But find out, so a tip for anybody, wherever you're at, find out what woods are most popular in your region, or what are most abundant, like what grows in your area. And like around here, oak is like very popular. Like in Memphis, oak grows like crazy out there.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of oak trees, and they're big ones that they have. And so you can get that inexpensive. So whatever grows locally and is milled locally, actually cedar is one of them around here that there's a big cedar place around here. So you can get cedar very cheap. Find what's local to your area. And, it might be, who knows what it might be. It might be ash, it might be alder, it might be poplar. There's lots of different, it might be cherry or even walnut. Like in the Northeast, cherry and walnut are more popular and more abundant up there. So see what happens to be that wood in your area and check it out. Because you can get some really nice wood for cheap if there's a lot of it in your area. So good question.
Right.
Good question, Scott.
Nicely done.
All right. Who else do we have here? Edrin, what's up, my man?
I'm sorry, I'm seeing somebody from Texas. How are all you Texans doing? Is everybody warming up?
Thomas Babcock, what's up, dude? Oh, Texas, man, gosh, I hope you
water,
guys, I know a lot of you guys are from Texas.
Yeah.
And
got a large Texas contingent.
I hope y'all are doing well. Did you see, I'm sure y'all have all seen pictures and stuff. The one that was like, it was on Twitter, like the ceiling fan with the icicles. It was just that visual was just like...
Just knowing that there's icicles in this poor person's house. Like
it was like, you know what it was like? It was like
cold.
a movie, where it's like a movie and it's like...
Yeah. It's
what are those stupid movies like...
I don't know.
The End of Time or The Dawn of Time, or like where it's like...
the Never-Ending Story.
It's like where the world, like the world ends and like it freezes, or it's like the global warming, or the new ice age, or whatever.
The ocean took over. What was that one? Yeah.
Exactly, and it seems like something like a scene out of that. You'd walk in.
Like the apocalypse has come.
Yeah, you walk into the hotel and there's icicles hanging from the ceiling.
I mean, it looked horrible.
So,
hopefully you guys are power back and water that's drinkable.
All right. Jill, what's up?
No bueno.
Assembly required is a maker build-off. Okay, Rick, thank you.
It's a maker build-off. Oh,
there
fun.
you go.
Do they get like tasks, like they have challenges and then the makers just have to make stuff? Makers have to make?
We'll find out soon.
I guess
we'll find out soon.
Cool. Oh, man, that'd be fun to watch
just
for the
for
kids,
fun, what's up to your wife, Shannon? Shannon, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
All right.
Love the Chevy Rambler they had on that. I don't remember that one.
Oh, I don't either.
But it sounds awesome.
We really need a refresher.
We do. We need to. Okay. I think all right. I think I may have just missed a lot of questions. By the way, if you're on YouTube and you're asking a question, do at @FixThisBuild.live, and then it will come up in orange so we can see it, and it's easier for us to.
Stands right out.
Yeah, it's easier for us to recognize that. If you're on Instagram, then just shout it out, because we're
shout out from the
we're gonna miss it anyway, more than likely, but that's okay. Allison Douglas, how are you doing? And is from America's Got Talent. I don't think so. I have no idea. They're having a conversation. Oh, okay. He said, "Are you the girl from America's Got Talent?" Day after tomorrow, Alex Carlson said, "Yeah, that was day after tomorrow."
Day after tomorrow.
Yeah. What did I say? I said
we were recently just talking about like a month ago or so. This came up, but we recently talked about like rewatching all the good movies that were like out 10, 15 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that one would qualify. I don't remember if that.
I never watched it in the first place.
Actually good. I think I did, and I think it lost me like halfway through.
The day after tomorrow.
There was somebody, and like they had to.
They're gonna have a sequel. It's actually a prequel.
Oh gosh, you kidding me?
The day before yesterday.
How did I even fall for this? This is why he married me, because I'm so gullible. I walk right into these jokes.
Yes.
And then I laugh.
Bodvin and Sons, what's up, man? We're drinking Wild Little Things slightly sour ale.
It's pretty good.
It's
really good.
Wayward Wood, greetings from Alberta.
Alberta.
Yes. Will greetings. Will Made for Profit come back.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's like the gopher.
It's the elephant in the room.
Yes. Made for Profit may come back. We have no current plans to bring Made for Profit back. We don't have any current plans of announcing that it is dead either. It's just kind of in limbo.
It's holding on. It's in a holding pattern.
It is in a holding pattern. It's just not on the high priority list at the moment. John has built out a whole new team. We are building a team as we speak. We're in the final. We've been talking about this for a while, but it's with all the weather. Our kids were out of school for the entire week last week.
And Monday.
And tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so we've been dealing with all that. And one of the guys was actually from Texas, and so he was out of power.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we're still going through that process of bringing on a new editor. And we are also going through the process of bringing on other folks and help in different areas. So it's lots of different things that all do not revolve around Made for Profit. So these are us trying to make sure that we're shoring up our own businesses, and we're getting lots of great information and content that we could share. I just don't know. We just don't have the time, and we're not making the time because it's just not a being in all honesty, like it's not a priority at the moment for us, but we would love to come back to it at some point.
Right.
We both, we talk about it. We actually did something together for a coaching group we're in, and we were talking about YouTube and educating folks, and we were like, man, I miss this.
Yeah.
And then we're like, yeah, I miss it too, but we're not doing it right now. Not now.
Well, I mean, it's like one of those things that when you guys first started, I feel like you and John met and hit it off, and then there was this whole idea to have the podcast. No, there was this whole idea to have the podcast, and it was super exciting. And there was definitely content and communication that you both felt was needed out there for people that wanted to grow their side hustle into a business or whatever, or a more profitable side hustle. And a lot of that was covered. Yeah. And then you guys, they grew.
We've got the backlog.
They both evolved, and so now there's
other. But that's what was really great about it is that I every week I turn multiple people onto it, and every week I get multiple DMs about I just found the podcast, and that's the great thing is they just find it, and you could go find it if you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's Made for Profit. It's a podcast about taking your side hustle to full time, like Susan just said, as a maker in any form or fashion of making.
And I was one final thing, and then we can get off this topic. But you all did put out a podcast when Brad hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, just to kind of talk about that experience. And so it's not that they would never put anything else out, but I think it's got to be one of those situations. And with Tim Schmoyer, y'all put that one out. So that was there were big things that they needed to cover, and so probably in those situations there might be another.
Oh, I love this. Alex T. Carlson, your channel and This Old House are the two shows that I watch Saturday morning with my 4 young sons. You're inspiring young minds. Dude, that seriously,
Alex,
that's all
seriously.
In the
you
fields.
You have no idea. We have a picture of Norm Abrams hanging right over there.
I do. Yeah, Norm is right there. It's an autograph picture, actually, with a little, what would you call that? Not an insignia,
signature?
a note, a memo.
What
do you call that? Yeah, it's
a message.
Yeah, a memorandum. I don't know.
Not
it's
a memorandum.
A message. Anyway.
Inscription?
Yes.
Inscription.
Maybe.
I got really excited about
But whatever.
that.
Anyway, Ask This Old House. That was a huge inspiration for me. That's how I started. I started watching This Old House, Ask This Old House, both of those. I liked Ask This Old House more because it was more of the DIY stuff, like what I do right now, where they were troubleshooting, how to fix, a valve on your sink, how to fix a toilet, how to redo your landscaping, how to put a window in, all those different things. And man, that was just such an inspiration for me to get into DIY, which then led to woodworking, which eventually led to this. So that is awesome. And I hope your boys have enjoyed Chuck. By the way, somebody over here on YouTube just said, are you on Top Chat or Live Chat? And I just looked at it and I'm on Top Chat. So what the heck? Let's go to Live Chat. What is that?
Hey, go ahead and get rid of this person.
What does that do? Oh, why are you?
I don't know. Just being silly.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Wayward Wood says he was a New Yankee kid growing up.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, go on. All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna shut it down because we're at the halfway mark. So we're gonna sign off. of Instagram. So if you guys want to continue the conversation, we're going to keep going over there on YouTube. Fix This, Build That Live. But if not, we will see you guys next week. Get out there and build something awesome. I'm about done with Instagram.
I'm telling you, I don't know.
It's like it has become. It's like the last 2-3 weeks. It's become like
all these
crazy people
and a lot of
doing crazy things.
Like 95% of the people on there are just normal people hanging out, having a good time.
There's a bunch of yahoos, man.
And there's people that come in and say the most inappropriate things, which I'll
have to figure out how to. I don't know.
Or like blow it up.
Greg Hicks, what's up, dude? Hold on, Fox. JP, what's up, dude? JP, have you ever released free plans to build your audience? Free plans to build your. I hope that's a joke. Free plans to build your audience. It's like play on words. Plans to build your audience. I think that's what you're saying. Free plans to build your audience. Yes, it's called Made for Profit. Greg Hicks and Rory, what's up, dude? Oh, does Kevin join? I missed him. Kevin's in here, I think.
Kevin who?
Kevin Gallimore, I see. Yeah, there he is, right there.
Hey, Kevin.
Who was the class on Skillshare that I mentioned in the latest video dealing with design?
It's like a pop quiz.
It is.
Who was
her
it?
name was
For 50, Alex.
Marsh. Her last name's Marsh. Was it Rachel Marsh or was it? I think it was Rachel Marsh.
Was it Rachel or was it Rochelle?
Raquel Marsh, if you're nasty.
Don't be nasty. That's back for Instagram.
Yeah. Yes, I think it was Rachel Marsh. And man, that class. So I love working with sponsors that have cool products, and Skillshare is one of those that like they have so much information out there. In this one course, it's like graphic design. It has over 100 lessons in the course, and it's over 10 hours. That's of crazy. Just that, and it's all free. I mean,
you pay your monthly whatever, but still
included.
It's nominal.
It's not free; it's included. $10 a month. I mean, that's like a master class in graphics designs.
Yeah,
graphics designs, and man, Skillshare. They just have so much good information. Yeah. Like honestly, they do. They are a sponsor, but I mean,
but we knew about Skillshare, and we were using Skillshare long before
video editing.
They were ever a sponsor.
Susan was using it to learn video editing.
And you know what? I'm really glad I did that. That was about 2 years ago. It was the year I was teaching.
I was like, I don't need an editor. I'm going to have Susan do it.
Oh, yeah. Delusional. But no, I was like, I mean, honestly, it was hard in a nutshell, it was hard on the family when I was at work. And it was hard for you with like going to things and traveling and stuff. Like it was just hard. And I was ready to be here and working with Brad. And so I was like, what do I have to do? Do I have to learn how to edit videos? I will learn how to edit videos. And so I did a Skillshare course. Now, I am not a video editor at all. Like it would take me like 2 weeks to put out like a 10-minute video or something. It would be insane. However, I'm really glad I did it. Because when you're doing stuff, like I get what he's doing. Like not all of it, but a basic understanding of like how he's manipulating stuff on the screen and how you do certain things. Like I do have that understanding. But Skillshare is awesome. I mean, it is really cool. Like if you're the kind of, not that I'm not plugging them, I'm just honestly, genuinely telling you. Like if you're the kind of person that likes learning new things or you have interests. You can just dive into different things. Gosh. It's really cool.
Yeah, but anyway, it's a great course. So go in there and I don't have a direct link to it, but if you rewatch the video, you can see it. You just search for Marsh. I'm 99.9% sure that's her. The last name is correct. And if you search for graphic design, and man, she's got so much stuff out there.
And that's something you're really interested in. That's an area that we are
typography,
not super strong in.
I stink at graphic design, and
and you know I'm not.
I'm always trying to learn more.
Good at that at all.
All right, let me scroll back. Andrew Strong is using the top of the drum on the drum sander. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a horrible idea, dude. Top of the drum on the drum sander. I need to sand the bottom of a snowboard I'm making, and it seems like the best way to. I mean,
definitely wear a mask.
So right, so that's the biggest thing is like you won't be able to collect any dust because the dust collection is on the top.
Oh, and isn't that fiberglass?
I assume he's making it out of wood. Oh. But
I didn't know if he was just sanding a thing that already exists.
They used to have this product, and if any of you guys or gals remember this, let me know. It was called the Sand Flea, I think. I got a lot of magazines in my life, and it was like
true.
It was like a bench top. It was like a bench top tool, and it had a table, and then in the middle had a sanding thing, and you like went across, and it was basically like a joiner except a sander, I believe is how it works. So you set the in-feed slightly lower than the out-feed, and you would run it across. So I have seen kind of something like that, but you have two tables. I think that it would be extremely hard to control because you don't have, and you're like, the weight of that board is going to mess with you anyway. So like the nice thing about an orbital sander is it's supported here and you're sanding the edge. So if you're putting, man, I think it'd be super hard, dude. I mean, I don't think it would be inherently, which way does that go? It goes this way, I believe. So, you know, make sure you keep your fingers far. That, man, I wouldn't. I mean, the more I talk about it, I wouldn't recommend it.
What tool would be the right tool to use for this job?
Belt sander.
Belt sander.
And just.
So borrow a belt sander.
Just try your best.
How much is a belt sander?
Oh, like
belt sander.
$50 for an inexpensive one.
You could get one on Craigslist.
Dude, that just frightens me, man. Everything about that frightens me.
This is why Brad has all of his fingers still.
In Minnesota, they don't shut down for nothing, he says.
I tell you, I mean, I get it. It does seem ridiculous. My family in Ohio, I was on a Zoom with my mom and my sisters today, and I said, I think we're not going to have school tomorrow. And they were like, what? It hasn't snowed since like Wednesday. I'm like, no, like the roads that didn't get treated, which are 5 inches. A lot of them. Yeah, and there was ice and everything. I'm like, they're not going to be clear, and you just have to wait for it to warm up here.
Yeah, you do.
So Morgan, our kids are not sad.
Morgan Proffer says, any favorite woodworking podcasts as of late? And frankly, I don't listen to any anymore. And the only one I do listen to, you mentioned, is the Modern Maker podcast. And honestly, you keep like pulling on my thing. I feel like you're like reeling me in, like a fish.
It's just
Modern Maker, and quite frankly, I listen to it purely for two things: for the entertainment and because they're my friends. And so it's kind of like I'm you know, vicariously living through the podcast. I just like listening to Ben and Mike specifically banter back and forth. And then like I love how Chris is always trying to throw it. So all three of those guys are friends of mine, which I talk to fairly regularly. And it always cracks me. Like Chris is like me. He's like just like always throwing in these dad jokes, and like half of them miss and half of them hit. And then Mike and Ben, you know, they're a great trio of characters because they're all so different. And I don't listen for the woodworking at all, and they don't talk about woodworking much there. They're more like, they talk a lot more about design, and they also talk a lot more about current events. So if I listen to any of them,
your alley too.
Right. If I listen to any of them, that's the that's the one I listen to.
What do you listen to? What podcast do you listen to?
The podcast I listen to. Well, here, let's find out.
Let's find out, shall we?
I listen to. I'll tell you which ones I'm subscribed to. So I am subscribed to Brain Pick that Bob does, Bob Claggett. Yep.
Oh, cool.
I had that one on there, but I don't really listen to this one. Marketing Secrets by Russell Brunson. I've got Modern Maker. I've got the SPI, the Smart Passive Income podcast from Pat Flynn. Next, they've changed it now. Video Creators podcast with Tim Schmoyer.
Oh. Who
Tim's a friend of mine.
Yep.
And they're amazing. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, you need to be following Tim and listening to him and his team. And I have this one on here, but I don't really listen to it. It was just one episode I wanted was Marquez Brownlee, his Waveform podcast, MKBHD. I don't listen to many. I do more audiobooks. So why don't we? I'll give you guys some book recommendations. Right now, I am listening to Storyworthy. It's actually really good.
Is it worthy of a story?
It's worthy of Matthew Dix. This dude is like crazy. He's like his life. You'll love that one. Matthew Dix.
I do love a good story.
Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. 12 months to $1 million.
Ooh, that sounds like a good one.
By Ryan Daniel Moran, and that's about product launching.
You're listening to all of these, or they're like in your queue?
They're all in my queue. They're either I've recently listened to them or not. Tribe of Mentors by Tim Ferriss I've got on in my queue. Indistractable by Nair Ayla.
I think I was listening to that, right?
Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. That would be my pick for 2020. Actually, he may have launched it this year, 2020. But that is an excellent. If you're looking for like just an enjoyment, and if you have any liking of Matthew McConaughey at all, or if you just like good stories,
Matthew McConaughey?
He's amazing.
I mean, maybe
anyway, so that's what I have several others, but those are the ones that are
a lot of
the latest ones I've listened to.
Similar vein books there.
Yeah, business.
Yeah.
Or funny people.
That's about
kind
right.
of, I don't know.
Mostly business.
Mostly business.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What inscription? Jeff. Oh, okay, there I said that. Tell the Norm picture story.
The Norm picture story.
The Norm picture story. I'm past that by now, but.
Okay.
Yeah. What was Red Green? Red Green. Watched him every. Oh, I don't know who Red
Green.
Green is. I don't know what that means. Is that a person?
I don't know.
What
are they talking about?
I have no idea. Okay, we're catching up here. Sorry.
We're behind.
Wellham Lake Woodworks have all rigid cordless tools, but feel stuck in their ecosystem and feel like I'm missing out on Milwaukee's innovation. Do you think it's time for a change?
Dang.
Wellham Lake.
It's like a hard-hitting question.
That is a hard-hitting question, and I am the perfect person to answer that because from when was that?
15?
From 2015 to 2018.
Look at me.
Well done. From 2015 to 2018, Rigid was a sponsor of mine that I was under contract with. And as part of that contract, I could only use their tools. And I was very happy to use those. And I still recommend the Rigid tools. I'll say, I don't recommend all tools of any manufacturer. I think all tool manufacturers have really good tools. And all of them have tools that they've missed on or just aren't that great.
Or there's a better option out there.
Or there's better options, right? So I think Rigid is a great example of that. Rigid has always been kind of mid-tier. The biggest drawback of Rigid tools, or it has been, and they've recently, they're very late to the game, but they got there, was the size. They're huge. I remember when they came out with like the Gen 5X, and they actually made the drill bigger. While everybody else was going smaller, they made it bigger. And I was just like, guys, you're killing me here.
Read the room.
And that's why I would always use the X4, which was the version behind that, because that one was smaller. And for the drill, for the drill, not the impact driver. And so that was always something that I disliked about the Rigid tools was their size. They have now released the subcompact size. But so that being said, on the drills, their trim router has been awesome from day one. I still use that. Their Job Max oscillating tool is awesome. I use that all the time. The reciprocating saw, their jigsaw, I really like their jigsaw. Still use that one. You guys see all these. Their circ saw. So it was just the drills that I thought, I didn't like it. I didn't like the size. I didn't like their cordless sanders. They had orbital issues, and I still have a Rigid miter saw. So I'm not sponsored by Rigid at all. Have not been for the last 3 years, and so I still keep some of those some of the items because I like them and because I use them because I think that those are the best fit for me, or at least there's nothing that's that much better.
Right.
But on the drill side, yes, you are missing out. I haven't used their subcompacts, so I don't know. But the Milwaukee Surge, the M12 Surge is like my favorite driver. And it's a Surge, it's a hydraulic driver, so it's like half as quiet. I don't know if half is accurate or not, but anyway, it is very, very quiet. So that was the thing about like using an impact driver, like inside a cabinet, it's like, and it's just like so loud when you're trying to do something.
Brad is not a fan of dust or noise.
I'm like an old man.
No, kind of.
Get off my lawn.
Actually. Get off my lawn. I mean, seriously, you really don't. But I get it. Like we were shooting this picture earlier. You had your ear protection in, and I didn't think about the fact that I'm the one out here like clicking the pictures, and I was like, oh, shoot, I need ear protection. It's loud.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a circular saw.
Well, you got to take care of it, like your ears,
So yes,
whatever.
Rigid does not have the best tools out there of everything in the market. Right. They have some really nice tools that I like and I highly recommend. Their oscillating spindle sander, that was like one of the first Rigid tools I ever bought. Anyway, so if you are fully dedicated to any one power tool line, you're probably missing out on the cordless side.
Now that doesn't
for like
mean you'll
the
need
best of
chargers and stuff, right?
And if you
That's
need
why
them,
you could
we've got a
build
plan.
a charging station.
Let's see here. The wall behind me looks naked. Toby, I know it does. The right above Susan's head. We are going to do something there. I don't know what yet. T-Hub, gotta leave, he says. Watching with the boys and they wanted to watch one of your videos.
Oh.
That's a good reason to leave. If you need to leave the live to go watch one of my videos,
Yep.
I highly encourage that. Let's see if that could actually work. Might have to bring some, I don't know where that was. Let's see here. Hello from Oregon. Stanley Purse, what's up, my man? Flatmaster? I don't know. I'm trying to scroll here and keep up with things. All right, Brian Farth says, how well does the wireless charger in the Valet work? I'm curious how the material in between affects the charging speed. Quite frankly, I don't know. It charges my phone overnight, and that's the only time I use it. And so speed is not an issue to me. I do notice when I put it on the charger, it'll say fast wireless charging, and it'll say like an hour 50, and then it will kind of be like, just kidding, and then it will like change and say wireless charging, and it'll be like 2 hours and 50. So I think it does affect it. I'm almost certain it does, but I don't know how much. And because it's a valet, I charge it overnight. Mm-hmm. That's where I put my phone every night. And
you wake up in the morning?
I wake up in the morning, it's charged. So
if you need a really fast charge, maybe don't go with
something
that
less than 8 hours. So Offcut Addict, Matt Powell, welcome, my man. Even if you are late. And what's up, Katie? I think I missed you earlier. Let's see here. What else do we have? Invest for More and Pulp MX. What's Invest for More, Average Craftsman? That sounds like something I might be interested in. Let's see here. Upper cabinets built from the plans with a little of my own design. Awesome, Matt. Can't wait to see that. Send me some pics on Instagram. If you guys, by the way, if you ever build anything from our plans, absolutely, like email them to us or DM me. I would love to see them. Let's see what else we have. Morgan says, Modern Maker on, MM on Joe Rogan was a stellar interview. You dig. Who's MM? I don't know who MM
Modern
is.
Maker? No,
that's not.
Industrial Maker?
No.
No.
On Joe Rogan? I don't know who's MM.
I'm just putting on MMs I know.
I have no idea.
Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle.
Meghan, sure. Jill says, sorry she's been absent. She had a schedule change. It's okay, Jill.
It's okay, Jill. We forgive you.
What did he say? I saw something about a sequel to Ready Player One. What? Is there a sequel to Ready Player One?
Ready Player 2. I mean, it was right there.
Okay.
I feel like the book was better than the movie on that one.
I think you watched the movie without me. I know you did.
I did?
That's okay. It's all right.
Did you watch the movie yet?
No, I've not.
Oh.
The Red Green Show. You'll be glad I did. Okay. Red Green Show. I'll have to check it out. Andrew, any ideas for inserts that will stay in the wood and are roughly 3/8 depth? I just use like a threaded insert, and if you want to make sure it stays in, put some epoxy on it. That's a popular way to do that. Yes, JP, the brushless. That's exactly the one, JP. The brushless hammer drill from Rigid, like the Gen 5X. There was one that was a little bit smaller, but oh my gosh, it was so large. I was like, guys,
it's large and in charge.
It was definitely large. I don't know if it was even in charge. It was just large.
Just big.
All right, I'm just scrolling through here, see if I'm missing any questions. Lindsay Marsh. Okay, bye.
Lindsay Marsh.
T-Hub. Thank you. What did I say? Like Shannon or something?
This is the first water you've taken of mine.
What did I say?
You said Rachel Marsh.
Rachel, Lindsay. It's like 80s names, 90s names.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at? Let's see here. House flipping and real estate. Ooh, what? I would like that. House flipping and real estate.
What about that? Podcast?
That's what that podcast is about.
Oh, gotcha.
Invest for more, I believe is what he said. How big is the shop and is it a garage? Thomas Dicker, it is 31 by 19 and it is the garage. I have 3 shop tours out there on my YouTube channel, so you can kind of see the progression of it and the evolution. We have another one that I hope to do. I mean, I will do at some point, but we're kind of redoing some stuff. So after the wood racks, you guys are all familiar with this stuff. After the wood racks are gone and things get moved into place, that's when I want to kind of save in the new, the other wall cabinets. I wanted the charging station. I kind of want all that in place before I do the walkthrough. And I need it because I've still got a couple extra machines in here that I need to do something with. All right, what else do we have here? Matt MC.
The MM.
I know. I still don't know who that is. Matt Mac. Oh, Matthew McConaughey. Gotcha.
Oh, that's like the cool abbreviation.
Yeah. Even like they're like MM, then it's like Matthew Mick, and I'm like, come on,
so
guys,
that would be a podcast we would actually listen to.
Joe Rogan. Oh yeah. I'm sure that was amazing.
Matthew
I'll have to listen to
McConaughey
that.
just seems like the coolest guy to be around.
He is.
And then listening to
hilarious.
Green Lights, like some of the stories he told about his childhood, I just felt like, we are coddling our children way too much. Like his parents were little interesting. We won't say more, but I mean, it was a different time, I guess, you know?
I think they were also different people. But
yes, that's true.
that is okay.
But hey, man, Matthew McConaughey was the result, so it's all good.
It's all good. What is the Delta 36725 T2? I don't. Is that it's a bridge between a job site and a cabinet saw? Oh, okay.
All right.
It's like a hybrid saw, I think is what they used to. They never call them hybrid. Do they still call them hybrid saws? No, that was like a thing that they came up with, and then I just don't see much about that anymore. Now here we go. Michael Anthony, he's asking the hard-hitting questions.
What?
Chicken wings or nachos?
Nachos.
I feel like we haven't had a good food conversation in a while.
That's true. Chicken wings or nachos? Okay, I have to put a caveat on that.
We have to go nachos.
Well, yes.
Just if you ask like the Rodriguez household, we have probably had nachos
a lot.
20 times more than we have had. Have we ever had chicken wings? Like
real ones?
We've never made chicken wings.
No.
But nachos are they're fairly regular, once a month, I would say at least.
For sure.
So they're in the rotation.
We do personal nachos, and it's ridiculous. Like I make individual nachos for each person.
Scoops is the way to go.
Yeah, the Doritos scoops or Tostitos.
Here, you tell them the. So
you do like layout. I got this little. Oh my gosh! At Costco, I said, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh my gosh! I got this thing. It was so crazy. It's like this nacho holder.
And oh my gosh!
That's what I said. I love your heart. It's so good.
Anyway, no, like I bought cookie sheets at Costco. It came with this little mini one.
What's your alter ego?
My heart, but totally.
You could be like Karen.
Oh my God, I could be Karen for sure. I could have like the short hairdo.
Betsy and Chuck. You could be like, oh my gosh.
I think Karen and Chuck would be great. I could totally heckle you. No problem.
It'd be like Kelly. Kelly
yes. Or no, Kelly from The Office.
What should Susan's alter ego name be? I think Valley Girl. Dude, we need to.
Valley Girl.
Do you think you could pull it off? I think you'd be laughing though. I don't know if you could pull it off.
I don't know. Let's go back to the nachos.
All right, sorry, nachos. Go ahead.
Listen, so I got cookie sheets at Costco, and it came with this bonus little mini one. It's like this big, and I remember the time I thought, I don't really need this stupid little cookie sheet, but whatever comes with it. I use that thing all the time.
Oh, yes, you do.
I use it all the time. It is by far the most used.
What is it? It's probably it's like a 9 by.
This big.
Yeah,
it's not big.
It's a little bit bigger than that. It's like a sheet of paper. It's like an 8 by 11.
Yeah, it's like a sheet of paper. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. But whatever. But then I do like individual on a piece of like foil, like nachos for each person, because everybody in the family likes them differently. Little differently, of course.
So we grill the meat so that we'll brown. I'll say we'll. It's mostly Susan.
I have done it.
You have brown the meat, brown and season the meat. Get the nachos. So we'll get the scoops, and then we'll get a little thing of aluminum foil.
Or aluminium.
Aluminium foil.
I love how English people say
And then we will put the scoops. So we always use scoops. We'll put the scoops down, face up, obviously.
Yeah.
And then just put the meat in there, and then we'll top it with whatever. So that's like the base.
I mean,
right?
literally,
and then
we're not even that
you'll
crazy.
Top it.
It makes it sound like we do jalapeno peppers. No. One person likes just meat. One person likes
meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese
separate.
No, meat with cheese on it, no salsa.
Oh, yeah.
The other person
That's
likes
true.
meat with cheese, salsa, no cheese. These are all children.
Yes.
We like it with everything. But it's just ridiculous. Whatever. So you're not just. But what other fun,
smoker
food do you like?
Bone in. If I do eat, but for wings.
Hot corn dogs? Are you a corn dog fan? I feel like
mini corn dogs.
Corn dogs are the most
unhealthy
unrated, thing, but they are delicious.
Underrated.
Unrated sounds really bad. What? Underrated what?
Mini corn dogs, the unrated version. That sounds.
Mini corn dogs are delightful.
That could be horrible.
You know what cracks me
corn
up?
nuggets.
Turkey mini dogs. What is the point?
Corn nuggets.
Corn nuggets.
Corn nuggets.
Yeah, like
fried
with
corn nuggets.
The cream corn inside?
Yes.
Those things are delicious.
Where
do we even eat
Sonny's.
those? I don't remember.
Sonny's.
Anybody from the
whenever
South?
We go,
Sonny's barbecue?
Whenever we go to Florida on vacation, we'll get Sonny's and we'll get the corn nuggets, and they are delightful.
Brad's whole family is from Florida, and so they grow
sushi.
eating sushi? Or not eating sushi, eating Sonny's.
Awesome.
It's like a big thing. Whenever we go down there, we
Word
have
to the
to
wise.
go to Sonny's.
If they have sushi at Sonny's, don't get it.
I would not. I would steer clear.
I would not. But the yes.
But the corn nuggets are
Sonny's,
great.
Oh, Sonny's is so good.
I mean, it's good. I'm glad I only eat it when I'm on vacation because it is not good. It doesn't love you back.
I like that, Sandra. Sandra, that could be a good name. Your alter ego name.
Is it because I'm wearing glasses and I have brown hair? Somebody also commented on Tina Fey. Like, hi, Tina Fey. I get that all the time.
Yes. AP Woodworks. Am I selling my 13-inch jet planer? Yes, I probably will, actually.
What else did we get? Yes, to
chicken tikka marsala.
Now, that sounds great. We have not done adventurous foods so much.
What is
Tiki marsala?
Have we ever had that?
What do you think?
No.
You always say no to Indian food.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Sounds
tiki marsala?
Italian. Well,
no.
I guess tiki doesn't. Marsala sounds Italian.
You all can tell us because I don't know a whole lot. I have seen it at Costco, like in the frozen section, but I just assume that Costco tiki marsala is not the way we should go for our first experience.
No,
but I think it's it's Indian. I don't know, but like I feel like they eat a lot of that in England. I don't know if it's like a barbecue? Curry. No, they're all about the curries, But I hear about tiki marsalas too. I don't know what is tiki marsala, and I'm not saying it right.
No idea. No idea.
Someone will let us know.
It's really. I love like when there's like two conversations going on in the chat.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out
what's
happening.
It's like a dust collection conversation, and then like a corn dog conversation.
They need like breakout groups.
I know
within the chat.
No, it's fantastic. I love seeing.
It is kind of fun.
It's like you should really ground your system. But have you had fried mac and cheese?
Fried rice. Ooh, fried rice is good.
Oh man, all the questions are coming out. Will you be selling your joiner? Are you selling? Yeah, I am going to be selling some tools.
Yes. Do you know what was
here
disappointing?
Locally. What?
The sweet and sour chicken we got?
If you're local and you're interested in buying some tools, DM me because I would much rather sell to somebody that I know rather than some random person on Facebook.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, what? Go ahead.
We had Chinese food last week.
Mm-hmm.
We had sweet and sour chicken.
We did?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm always kind of meowing it. You know what?
I don't
what
know
is
why we
great?
Order it.
It's not even
we
really
order it and we're like,
because
it
there's
smells
nothing
so good.
Because it's
excuse me.
It's safe. It's like it's not going to be a 10, but it's going to be a solid 8.
It's never a 10.
It's never a 10.
We did have
But Kung Pao chicken from P.F. Chang's.
We haven't had P.F. Chang's in forever.
I'll give that a 20. Man, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's got the peanuts and
what was that
so
that
good.
I made people are like not interested in this, but I made that steak thing, Mongolian beef.
Ooh, yeah.
I have a Mongolian beef recipe. It is so good. It's not good for you, but it's really delicious. And then we ordered Mongolian beef from our like good Chinese takeout place, and it was so bleh.
Yeah, it was underwhelming.
In comparison,
what can you do?
So we don't. So that's why we've gone to the sweet and sour.
Don't
chicken.
ground your tiki marsala.
What?
Make it happen. What's up, Matt? How are you, my man?
Have they told us what tiki marsala is?
It's great. It's a great intro to Indian food. They say.
Indian food. Thank you.
It's one of my favorite dishes. People are just
it's
like all over the place.
It's very popular.
All right,
that's why I feel like it would be a winner.
Let's do it.
We just have very severe allergies in our house,
is
so
like,
that's why we don't
listen,
do a lot of those.
Enough of this nonsense. How do you get rid of your sawdust?
He vacuums it up.
I
within
dump it.
seconds of it being created.
I dump it in the trash can.
Oh, that bag, yes.
Yeah. I literally send it to the dump. I figure that's a great place for it to be. I mean, it's gonna help break down some other stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we're helping the environment.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that really helping the environment? I don't have
just
enough.
Being funny. I have no idea. I don't think it's hurting.
We've toyed with composting, but when I say I've toyed with composting, I'd be like, I've thought about it in my head one time.
But we don't have but we're gonna have a garden at some point soon. So maybe we'll start. We didn't have I threw my phone.
Nice one.
Thank you. We didn't have a garden or anything, and so it kind of seemed like, what's the point of composting? But my sister does it. They've been composting for a while. She really liked Elizabeth. They really like it.
Yeah.
So we could get tips.
I mean, I'll have way more than I think we could compost.
That would be an insane amount of composting.
Yeah, it's all good.
Never mind. That would just take
Lettuce wraps from P.F. Chang's are solid.
Ooh, this looks good.
Haven't found a great Chinese food place in Texas either. Yeah. It's hard to find like a really awesome Chinese takeout. Most of them are okay.
All right, we're having this week. Chicken tiki marsala is composed of chicken tiki, boneless chunks of chicken marinated in spices and yogurt, my favorite, that are roasted in an oven and served in a creamy curry sauce.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'm game. I'm game. We'll do it. Okay, who else we got here? I think we're going to be wrapping up here in just a second. Let me see if I missed any questions. Chinese place in Berry. I have not ever been to a Chinese place in Berry Farms.
Oh gosh, Berry Farms.
Let's see here. The green bin with the grass.
They probably have a good one though, because it's Berry Farms.
We don't get to do our green bin with the, what do I do? Oh, I mulch, so I don't do grass clippings.
Okay.
Sawdust is not great for composting, Katie says.
Good to know.
Now we know.
That is one good tip to get us started. Don't put the sawdust in there.
Yeah. All right.
We don't drink coffee, so we won't have any coffee grounds.
Okay.
We're going to be at a disadvantage.
All right. Ozekki's in Nolensville.
What?
Ozekki's. That sounds like Mediterranean.
It does.
I know.
It sounds like a drive for us, too. For some...
Oh, Katie's going to send you her tiki marsala recipe.
What? Katie, thank you.
Do it.
Yes.
Send it to us.
Because I'll probably cook it, because we have severe nut allergies, peanuts and tree nuts, so I always make
Jeff
it all.
says, looking forward to next week's tiki marsala review experience.
I'm telling you, I'm going to do this.
That could be like a new segment.
I'm going to try to find a healthy version and do that.
We pick something from the audience, like the best.
Susan cooked it.
Idea.
Did it turn out? Yeah.
Come out here and eat it. No, that'd be messy.
No. Okay, yeah. Never mind, that's all.
We can't be starting new conversations. You have to hold that for next week.
I was just thinking about the marshmallows.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys.
That's all.
If you've not seen the video on the cordless drill charging station, go check it out.
Check it.
We really leaned in hard to the comedy action on this one, and actually we're getting a lot of great feedback. So if you watched it and you left feedback, thank you so much on that. If you've not watched it, go check it out.
Please let us know what you think.
Yeah, because we had fun. It's not something that we're going to do all the time with Chuck, but it was a fun thing to add in there. And we're just trying to keep it lively, keep it entertaining,
right? And
not just be dry. And my favorite comment of all times was, in the picture of the guy, was like this old dude. His name is probably like Charles. Sorry if your name's Charles.
Sorry.
But he was like, his whole comment was not funny.
He was not impressed.
I replied, not even a little bit? Question.
I thought it was very funny, but I'm like the easiest audience around.
It's tikka marsala, not
tikka?
tiki. We're gonna call it tiki. We're gonna
tiki.
We're gonna put on hula skirts.
I know, it sounds like you're at the beach.
Tiki, maybe that's
tikka marsala. Is it marsala? I mean, it has to be marsala. Like,
I don't know. We're just
tikka marsala.
We're saying it all
wrong.
It's
blowing my mind
right now. I have
no
idea. Have you ever provided free build plans to your viewers to build an audience? Oh, JP, yes, I have free plans. I do have free plans available on several builds. And Scott was mentioning the Builders Club gets access to paid plans as part of being in the Builders Club on Patreon. But yeah, I've got a ton of free plans out there. The table saw outfeed table, my table saw sled, the prior cordless drill charging. I mean, I've probably got at least a dozen free plans. And that helped build the email list, and it helped with SEO. And I've got a lot of free plans out there.
And that was sort of in the beginning but like as the projects got more involved,
and so the free ones are typically the easier ones, right? Like the 2x4 projects and like super simple stuff. But things that take me a long time to design and build and are more expensive material.
Plans for,
those are ones that I charge for. So yeah, that's what the answer to that question, JP. All right, cool guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great week, and we will catch you next week where we will be reviewing tiki marsala. I'm just gonna call it tiki.
Marsala.
Yeah, I'm calling it tiki.
I like tiki marsala.
Yeah,
I feel like we should have a fruity drink with it though.
I think so too.
Yes.
All right, guys, have a great week. Get out there and build something awesome.
Bye.
See you guys.